Hi, I'm Miss Florida USA, and this is AdventHealth TV.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom Johnson. You know, sometimes lost luggage is an unfortunate reality when you travel. Routing mistakes happen every day. But when it's the gift of life being moved around the country and time truly matters, that precious cargo just cannot get misplaced. That's why our organ procurement team tags technology to help keep kidneys on track. Kia Malone shows you how they do it.
Tony Vakitra and his team have a huge responsibility. Tony is AdventHealth Our Legacy's Surgical Services Manager. A big part of what his team does is making sure transplant donor organs get to where they need to be to save lives. The most critical organs, like heart and lungs, travel with their recovering surgeons. Kidneys, on the other hand, may travel solo in sterile surgical boxes like these on commercial airlines.
You could imagine there are sometimes organs that are shipped commercially that can be misplaced. Timing could be of an issue.
Luckily, Tony now has a bird's eye view, or really a satellite's view, of every single one of Our Legacy's donor kidneys. So he knows where they all are at all times, thanks to this GPS tracking device.
It allows us to pinpoint accurately exactly where the organ is at, and it'll further reduce any delays that may happen during the transportation.
And he can track them through his computer, tablet, or even mobile device, whether it's across the state
So the origin is here,
or across the country.
The blue dots represent where each of the location is for the specific organ. Over here we have one over in South Carolina, one that was in New York.
A very common technology.
It's a relief to be able to have a bird's eye view of exactly where that organ is specifically with our dashboard.
Providing some very unconventional protection. So how does Our Legacy get those GPS trackers back? Well, they're actually disposable, but many transplant centers will simply reuse them if they have the technology or send them back. Kia Malone for AdventHealth TV.
A celebrity's visit to AdventHealth for Children came with some wonderful donations recently.
Do you want to get a picture with Miss Florida?
Miss Florida USA, Ashley Carino, who lives in Central Florida, by the way, visited patients on behalf of the Starlight Foundation. Starlight donated gifts to the children, including backpacks filled with educational materials like the group's new Starlight Anatomy gown. It has QR codes kids can use to access interactive games which teach them about the human body. Starlight Foundation also presented the hospital with a Starlight gaming console preloaded with Nintendo video games.
These are children who have serious conditions and they spend a lot of their time in hospital. So bringing joy is the main goal that we have here today.
Kids get inspired and excited by things like that, but somebody who's accomplished something big in that arena, who is giving up their time, a young individual who has just gone through accomplishing something big, coming back in the Children's Hospital, inspiring all children that you can do anything you want to if you set your eyes to it.
When you are walking the halls of our hospitals, keep an eye out for something amazing on the walls. Art created by you and your fellow team members, put there by a dedicated administrative assistant with the goal of providing visual inspiration. About 15 years ago, Benita Halcomb opened the door to inspiration in the Central Florida Division. It started a visual journey that eventually led her to the dark halls of this Orlando warehouse, where she keeps a repository of matted photos.
This is called Tree of Life.
Thousands of photos.
This one is Hungry Baby. That one is Flight over Manhattan. This one is Storm.
The photos here represent how thousands of AdventHealth team members have seen the world since 2007, when Benita took an idea to leadership for a photography club.
I remember Benita having passion that we need to increase our healing arts, if you will, is what I remember her calling it.
Oh, photography's great. And there's got to be a lot of photographers at the hospital.
Turns out there are thousands in the Central Florida Division, as witnessed by all these prints stored in the warehouse. But the real magic of the club
I've got the list here, what order it goes in.
is in our hospital halls.
Take off the old title from the ones that we just took down and put the new titles on.
When Bonita and other club members install each new gallery.
Every picture, every image is so different.
The photos are truly breathtaking, showing a wide variety of subjects,
Many.
which a lot of people seem to love.
We had a patient on a gurney. You know, we were doing our thing, and he said, "Wait a minute, I've got to get my camera." And he was on a gurney.
The photography club started here in Orlando, but the gorgeous work
It's powerful,
now comes from and is displayed across the CFD
very powerful.
from team members in just about every department and job description. It started as just an idea and is now a long-running chance for you and your teammates
It's come a long way from the very beginning.
to share your vision with the world.
It's turned out to be a very prestigious gallery.
And if you are interested in learning more about the club and its upcoming events, check them out online at ahphotographer.com. From beautiful photos to, well, more beautiful images, although it's not something you see in Central Florida very often or ever really. Bruce Russell is a senior product specialist for the CFD. As you can see, he works remotely, and I mean really remotely. He took this from his temporary workstation in his parents' house in Minnesota. What a beautiful thing to see outside your window while you're working, right? Although it does make me want a very warm coat. Keep those submissions coming. Remember, it can be a view from your work from home space or you and your team living out one of our service standards. As always, we prefer video, but photos will do just as well. Send them to us at AdventHealth TV at AdventHealth.com. Until we see you again, stay healthy and feel whole.